Good morning, children. In today's session, I'm going to give you book answers in English for 6th standard and Unit 2. That is, the lesson is When the Trees Walked. Then reading is, listen to your teacher, read the first part of the story. Many things described in the story can be seen in the picture. Find and name them. That is, answer is mango tree, bungalow, author, grandpa, plants and butterflies. That is, many things are there in the story, children. You can see the picture and you can write that is mango tree is there, bungalow you can see, then author is sitting there, and grandpa, plants and butterflies. So next, page number 116, discuss and answer. Question 1. When did the garden become a happy place for the author? The answer is, the garden became a happy place for the author when his grandfather joined him. Question 2. What are the two reasons the author gives for the plants moving towards grandfather? Answer. The two reasons the author gives for the plants moving towards grandfather are, first, light and warmth. Second, they like to be near grandpa. Third, why does the writer think that the peepal tree is a great show-off? Answer. When there is no breeze, their road-chested, slim-waisted leaves will spin like tops, determined to attract your attention and invite you into the shade. Then, discuss and answer. Question 1. Page number 114. Why do we need trees? List 4 reasons that grandfather gives. Answer. There are 5 points, children. That is, we need trees to keep the desert away. Second, to attract rain. Third, to prevent banks of rivers being washed away. Fourth, for fruits and flowers. Fifth, for timber. Then question 2. Why did the author help his grandfather plant trees? Answer. The thought of a world without trees became a sort of nightmare to the author, and so he helped his grandfather in his tree planting with greater enthusiasm. Question 3. What made grandfather plant saplings on the rocky island? Answer. There was a mango tree on the island, so grandfather planted saplings there. Next, discuss and answer. That's in page number 116. Question 1. What did grandmother feel about trees growing in the house? Answer. Grandmother felt that trees growing in the house made it look like a roof brought down by jungle. Question 2. Why did the author leave town? Answer. The author left town to live with his father. Question 3. How did grandfather's dream come true? Answer. The island became a small green paradise. Question 4. Describe what the author saw when he went back to the island. Answer. When he went back to the island, the author noticed smaller trees, wild plants and grasses had sprung up under their protection. The trees they had planted long ago had multiplied. Next, page number 117. Choose the correct answer. That is, tick the most appropriate option. First, according to the author, the tendril was moving towards grandfather because it. There are 4 options, children. The correct answer is C. Wanted to be near grandfather. Second, grandmother had wanted the peepal tree cut down because. D is the correct answer. It was knocking down the bricks of the outhouse. Third, grandfather helped grandma with the gardening because he 4 options there. Correct answer is B. Wanted to grow flowers to attract butterflies. Fourth, the author did not want to plant saplings in the forest because. A is the correct answer. No one would come to see him. Then fifth, grandfather felt planting trees would help the forest because. Correct answer is D. The animals and birds would find it easier to live. Sixth, when the author returned from England to Dehradun, he found grandfather's dream had come true because the. Correct answer is D. Forest covered the island. Then page number 118, read and understand. B. Read the story on your own, discuss in a group and complete the story map below. So the first one, children, grandfather built a bungalow and, so dash is given, so what will be the children? Planted trees. So grandfather planted trees around it. The next, right side, children, during the rains, grandfather walked into the jungle, dash, what do you have to write there? And planted cuttings and saplings. So what are saplings? That is young trees, children. I already told you all. Yeah. Cuttings and saplings. The next is they found a small rocky island and grandfather planted a number of tamarind, laburnum and coral tree saplings. Next, during the Second World War, the author was sent to a boarding school. Some years later, the author returned and dash saw the island. He looked around and noticed a beautiful small green paradise. See, children, work in groups of 5. Tell the story in 10 sentences. You can begin the story like this. The author's grandfather served in an Indian Forest Service. After his retirement, he built. So now continue the story. Each one should say one sentence. That is, you have to write the story, children. 10 points you have to write. First is, grandfather built a bungalow. Second, he planted trees around it. Third, during the rains, grandfather walked into the jungle. Fourth, he planted cuttings and saplings. Fifth, they found a small rocky island. Sixth, grandfather planted a number of tamarind, laburnum and coral tree saplings. 7. During the Second World War, the author was sent to a boarding school. 8. 2 or 3 years later, he went to England. 9. Some years later, the author returned and saw the island. So last point, he looked around and noticed a beautiful small green paradise. Then D, children, write a summary based on the story map. So based on the story map, you have to write a paragraph, that is summary. Answer. Grandfather built a bungalow and planted trees around it. During the rains, grandfather walked into the jungle. He planted cuttings and saplings. They found a small rocky island and grandfather planted a number of tamarind, laburnum and coral tree saplings. During the Second World War, the author was sent to a boarding school. 2 or 3 years later, he went to England. Some years later, the author returned and saw the island. He looked around and noticed a beautiful small green paradise. Page number 119. CE. Look at the words in the boxes. Match the words to make as many new words as possible. So first one is done for you, children, that is outhouse. They have given as an example. So that is first one is outhouse. The next, river they have given. So how will you match, children? River, bed. So what will come? River, bed. Next is water. Water, fall. So how will you write? Waterfall. You will match as waterfall. Next is flower. Flower garden. Flower garden. Fifth one, sun. Sunshine. How will you write? Sunshine. Sixth, aerial. Aerial root. Aerial root. Then busy. Busy body. Busy body. Next, window sill. Window sill. 8th, 9th, foot. Foot hill. Then compound wall. The compound wall. So next, F. Look at the words in the box. Make new words by adding ly wherever possible. It will not be possible until all the words. So not all the words you cannot use ly, children. So wherever it is possible, you can use that ly, children. Okay. So first you can use ly, that is lonely. So blossom, you cannot write ly, you cannot add. Fertile also no. Next, vigorous. Vigorously. So you can add ly there, vigorously. So place no. Then constant, constantly. Okay. Then children, they have given constant and complete in the same line there. Actually constant, next to the constant you will get complete there. Okay, children, constant is another word. Complete is also another word. Okay, different words are that. Constant and complete. Then strong. Strongly you can write. Okay, unlike, no. Great, yes, greatly you can write. Then cross, no, you cannot add ly there. Immediate you can add there, immediately. Same way, broad also, broadly. Okay. So next, G. Look at the words in the box. Fill the wheel with their antonyms. That is opposites you have to write. So all the words begin with S and are from the text. Okay. That is S they have given there. That is a common word there. And that is you have to write. For first options are given hard, fat, weak, big, fast, height, rough, dull. So you have to write the antonyms for this. That all should start with yes. S is common there. So hard, for that antonym is opposite is soft. Hard, soft. Fat, slim. Fat, slim. Weak, strong. Big, small. Fast, slow. Hide, seek. Rough, soft. Dull, smart. So see, children, all the letters words are starting with the letter S. Okay, children. So next is H. Listen to your teacher. Read out what happened to Nandu. Some of the statements given below are correct. Tick them. The truck went over a stone. So it's false. Put into mark there. The box fell out of a truck. So it is correct. The brass lamp was in the truck. False. So into mark put there. Nandu wanted to play with the lamp. Yes, tick. It was like the lamp Nandu had at home. So put into mark there. Nandu pressed a button. Put tick. Now we'll go to the grammar, children. That is a sentence which begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. Okay, so we are going to see that is statement or the question mark or the exclamatory mark we are going to see. Now question 1, page number 121. Tick the right option and fill in the blanks. Question 1. Dash a beautiful flower. So that exclamatory mark is written. So answer will be the 4 options are given. How, wow, what, hooray. So what a beautiful flower. Then question 2. Question 2. Dash play football. 4 options are given. A. You can you, have you, D. You could. So what the answer will be, children? Can you? That is question mark is there, right? So can you play football? Third, question 3. Did you go dash did you go yesterday? So what is will be which, where, what, who? 4 options are given. So what will be the correct there? Where did you go yesterday? Then question 4. Dash us go for a walk. Answer. let us go for a walk. Question 5. Dash like to play hide and seek. I like to play hide and seek is the answer. Then L. Look at the punctuation of these sentences. Why are they punctuated differently? Discuss in class. So first question they have given. One always felt like drawing close to him. So what is the statement here? This sentence is a statement. So we end it with a full stop. So what is this sentence? It's a statement sentence. So it ends with a full stop. Then question 2. But no one ever comes here. This sentence expresses surprise. So we end it with an exclamatory mark. So exclamation mark you know. So we have to end it with a exclamatory mark because it expresses a surprise. Question 3. Who is going to see them? This sentence asks a question. The question mark is there, children. So we end it with a question mark. As we end it with a question mark, this sentence asks a question. Then question 4. Come here, answer. This sentence gives a command. Okay. So we end it with a full stop. Then M. Work in pairs and say the sentence to each other. Do you hear any difference in the way it is spoken? Discuss and share with the class. Discuss the difference in the meanings of the sentences. Question 1. This is a banyan tree. That is, this sentence ends with a full stop. So it's a statement or it can be said as a declarative sentence. What is the answer, children? Statement or a declarative sentence because it ends with a full stop. Then question 2. Is this a banyan tree? This answer is question or interrogative sentence. As it ends with a question mark, the answer is question or it can be said as a interrogative sentence. Question 3. What a beautiful banyan tree. Answer is exclamation or exclamatory sentence. Question 4. Look at the banyan tree. So as it ends with a full stop, it may be a command also. So command or the imperative sentence. Then N. Read the sentences from the story carefully. Do they give commands or request or make statements? Write C for command, R for request and S for statement. So first one, children. The tendril moved towards grandfather. So full stop is there. So it is a statement. Okay. Statement or a declarative sentence also we can say. Next. I want a roof over my head. So it ends with a full stop. So we can say it also as a statement or a declarative sentence. Then third, please do not cut trees. It's a request, children. So it's request. So it is written as a request or the command. Okay, children, or the declarative sentence. Then fourth, we spent the whole day planting saplings. That is statement or a declarative. Fifth, will you please remove the trees growing on the wall? That is request, children. Then sixth, there was a forest on the island. So as it ends with a full stop, it can be said as a statement or a declarative sentence. 7. Go to the riverbed. That it's a command, children. So it should be written as a command. It's written here as C. Then 8. The island was a green paradise. So again it ends with a full stop. So it should be said as a statement. The 9th, grow more trees to protect nature. So it's a command. It's written as C. 10. Grandfather's dream had come true. So it's also a statement, children. So next O. Look at the picture and write a paragraph using the clues in the picture. So clues are given here, children. So like home to different birds and insects, give us medicine, give fruits, all these are the clues given here. So with these clues you have to make an answer. So the answer is trees are most essential. They are the homes to different birds and insects. They give us medicine. They give fruits and provide shade. They prevent soil erosion and the landslides. Trees bring rain and keep the temperature cool. Thank you, children.